Her phone vibrated. A secure message from Marcus.
Black's convoy is heading to the Upper East Side mansion. Surveillance in place. Also, discovered Theodore Black made frequent visits to a private psychiatric clinic in the 3 months before his death. The attending physician just agreed to testify Theodore was diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder, with detailed records of violent fantasies. One of them involved Isabel Morgan.
The chain of evidence was closing.
To the Black Mansion.
Seraphina turned toward the exit. Now,
We need a warrant.
Use this.
she held up the key. He gave me verbal permission to enter the study. Do you have audio? White nodded, gesturing to the concealed microphone on his lapel. The Black Mansion stood like a pale marble mausoleum. The butler silently led them to the second floor study. Redwood paneling, floor to ceiling windows overlooking the nightscape of Central Park. A safe was embedded above the fireplace. Seraphina entered her mother's birthday. 214. The lock turned. Inside, there was no cash or jewelry. Only 3 items: a stack of yellowed photocopies of police reports, a sealed medical file, and a faded blue envelope addressed to Seraphina in frantic handwriting. She opened the envelope first. Theodore Black's scrawl covered the page.
Father knew I was going to kill her. He said, "Make it clean," when I cut the brake line. He was watching from the car on the corner.
White drew a sharp breath. Seraphina picked up the medical file. The label read, Richard Morgan. Her father's name. In the cause of death field, the printed text was glaring. Thallium poisoning, chronic accumulation. Asterisk, asterisk, date of diagnosis. 6 months before his death. Prescribing physician's signature, Carlton Black's personal doctor. A soft knock suddenly sounded on the study door. The butler's voice came from outside. Flat and toneless.
Mr. Black asks, have you found what you were looking for?
Footsteps thudded dully on the hallway carpet. More than one person. Theodore's letter trembled in Seraphina's fingers. The handwriting was frantic, almost piercing through the paper.
Father said, "Take care of it." He gave me the pliers. He said, "Isabel must disappear because she knows too much."
Agent White took the letter, his expression grave.
This could prove Blake was an accessory to murder.
Seraphina opened the medical file. Inside was her father's complete physical examination report from last year. His heart was healthy. No issues whatsoever. But attached to the last page was a copy of a toxicology test. Trace amounts of thallium compounds detected in his blood. A dose sufficient to induce fatal arrhythmia.
God.
White whispered. The antique clock on the mantel struck 10. The study door suddenly swung open. The butler stood in the doorway, pale-faced.
Mr. Blake has passed away in his bed.